Hello everyone, my name is Yuko Tomizuka. I'm a global real estate investment advisor. I'd like to speak something about the capital expenditure and the hotel. Today's topic is the capital expenditure necessary for hotel operation or not? This is part 2. Let's look at again the case. Edward, the CEO, the owner of a hotel, asked Mr. Inamori whether or not Edward should conduct a capital expenditure innovation by spending a large amount of capex by debt or not. The hotel had already had a debt amount of 19 and the capex was estimated at 5. The total annual sales is 8 as its condition. Mr. Inamori considered well and told Edward, if I were you, I would not spend 5, but conduct an innovation works at smaller scale than you expect. The reason are as follows. Number 1, sales are uncertain. Number 2, discard preconception. Number 3, clean up with all employees. Number 4, don't rely on vendors more than necessary. Vendors might propose plans to exploit clients. Number 5, hospitality in mind is the core value of the hotel business. How to get repeaters. Number 6, reduce daily expenses with everyone. Accumulation of small details is most effective. So let's start with number 4. Don't rely on vendors more than necessary. Your story reminded me of an episode of a Japanese-style inn in Kagoshima. The owner of that inn, over 5 years, turned a poor and ordinary inn into a wonderful ski-style traditional hotel, which can be found in Kyoto. The open-air bath was also created with a local farmer, and it seemed that the stones were selected from the local rivers in the neighborhood. For example, if the owner of the inn understands tea ceremony or flower arrangement, the guest room there can have a flavor of incense. It feels good to step in such a room, but the cost is not so high. In that alcove, the guest can find one branch of wild camellia growing on the low side. If you have such a taste, you could do such an arrangement with no cost. I think it is important for owners and managers of hotel ryokan to demonstrate their own expertise to just please guests without spending any huge cost. Number 5, hospitality in mind is a core value of the hotel business. That photo is an arrangement I made when I was staying at my friend's apartment in Washington, D.C. I just cut all those screens outside and brought their bunch of flowers and made this arrangement. Facilities are important, but the most important thing is the hospitality mind of employees. I want the Kyocera Hotel to be the hotel where customers who have stayed once are surprised by the brilliant smiles and wonderful hospitality of the employees and want to come back and stay again. In general, even if we as amateurs can build all the facilities, we can ask the professional hotel operations to Hotel Okura or Hilton Hotel. However, that doesn't make any sense for us to do that. So Hotel Kyocera does it all by ourselves. Hotel employees are also those who were recruited in the factory. Those who want to do the hotel business, raise your hand. We just selected staffs there. So, so it's a restaurant. We do all the management by Kyocera people without asking outside help. I know this may sound insane. This is not normal standard, but otherwise we would not be able to demonstrate our originality. We couldn't differentiate ourselves. Kyocera Hotel must be run by employees who have wonderful hospitality that you cannot find anywhere else. Also, they should understand my vision, and all of them understand well my intention. So the hotel has been doing well. It is performing so well that I can call it a miracle. Number 6, reduce daily expense. Half of the profit before depreciation is used for repayment of the debt, and the other half is used for renewal because patchwork is fine. In that case, I think that you may need to arrange finance from banks. Working capital and other reserves are needed, but we could manage our operational expense really modestly. So to sum up, the following are the reasons why we should not conduct a large-scale renovation. Number one, sales are uncertainty. Number two, this is a sort of preconceptions. Patchwork is enough. Clean up with all employees. Don't rely on vendors. Hospitality mind is a core value, not facility. Number six, reduce daily expense with all the employees. Considering the subconscious mind, the large-scale renovation plan is a representation of President's subliminal mind. Edward avoided facing himself. Edward didn't want to look himself. There was not enough profit. He, in subconscious level, might have thought, oh, we are running out of cash. Why? This is due to my poor management skill. Who is responsible for this poor management? It's me or you, employees? No, 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 no. This is due to the poor facility. Maybe it's because my poor leadership and the employee don't respect me. Or maybe it's because I don't grasp the customer's need. If Edward had been aware of his subliminal mind, which was telling to him as above, this would have led to his self-denial. Thus, generally speaking, people tend to avoid looking at such facts. They just people want to avoid self-denial. That's why Edward told himself that the external and physical facility deterioration was the only reason for the poor performance. Sales of our hotel are declining. It is not my responsibility as president. It is not your responsibility to as employees. Because simply the facility itself is just too old. When such thoughts uh, permeate the subconscious mind, the consciousness turns toward refurbishment. It is a result of seeking out the root cause of the problem without facing one's subliminal mind. If Edward, the president, had faced his own mind, he might have seen another direction early on. What is a hotel business for me? What is the meaning of doing a hotel business in the first place? It is really necessary for me to do this? What is the best thing for the company, for the employees, for the community? It may have been or necessary for Edward to think carefully about them. I think I have received a wonderful message at the beginning of the year. I shared it with you. Thank you for your attention.